Holy moly, we got something weird. We got something beautiful today. This is what you signed up for. This is what you subscribed for. This thing in front of me, it's a smartphone, flexible watch, wrist-worn phone call, text message. You put on your wrist, it's a whole phone that goes on your wrist with a flexible display that wraps around your wrist. This is wild. Just such a different, ambitious, futuristic kind of approach. And that's what I got in this business for. Like, you know, to see crazy things like this. It's a physical product. It's a thing you're going to be able to buy from Nubia. It's called the Nubia Alpha. And how do we crack into it? Here we go. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a smartphone? What? Now, they say it will work as a smartwatch as well. But look what the display does. Goes all the way around like that. There's just a straight up Bluetooth version, which is like the most futuristic looking smartwatch. And then there's an eSIM version that's your whole smartphone on your wrist. It's got a metal band, kind of like a high-end wristwatch. It comes in more than one color as well. There's a gold version. This is the black. This is more my style. You can see it has a camera on it as well. It's a 5 megapixel camera. That's a whole phone. It's wild. What else is in the box? Let's check. A cable to charge it up. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, so the cable just goes into here. It stays plugged in, and then this piece goes on here to charge it up. Similar to other smartwatch implementations for charging, there's also a very slim little charge brick included in the box as well. Okay, cool. Now I'm noticing as well, it looks like there's a heart rate sensor in the back, which you have probably seen before on a smartwatch, but never in a smartwatch smartphone. The band is kind of unusual also because it has to be wide in these locations to accommodate the flexible portion of the display on the other side. Holy moly. All right, it's charged up. Look at this crazy. Wow. This is the setup screen. Flexible display, as you can tell. English has been selected. Let's go ahead and click next here. Look at the user terms. This is the most narrow display I've ever used. Next. Allow. Oh my God. Left wrist. Mail. Hold on. Okay, we're connected. Is this guy ready to go? Oh my goodness gracious. Would you look at that? I gotta try this thing on. Oh, that is so weird. It's futuristic. Inspector Gadget. Blade Runner. The future just has these things in it. You know it. You feel it. Oh wow, they nailed the sizing for me as well. That's what it looks like. Rolls around the entire wrist. Look at this thing. You scroll. It's kind of hard for you guys to see with the reflection, but look at this. This is how you interact. Settings. Oh, that's brightness actually. 30 being max by the looks of it. It also has gestures, so you can navigate without... How do you do that? Oh! What do you think? Oh! Yes! Go. It's a little hit and miss, but it does work. Oh, are you seeing that? Imagine you see me in the street. Really doing all this on their way. Wow, this is working better now. You can use the buttons as well, or you can just reach out and touch it. So anyhow, settings up here. Next is time. Obviously, it's a watch still, so you're gonna have this, you're gonna have this face in the center. Your fitness aspects, like the steps you've taken, activity level, battery life over here, and then also some options, phone calls, health, and whatnot. Now, if I scroll over here, it's almost like a different menu to interact with. It just keeps scrolling all the way around, like an infinite wheel. Map, WeChat, messages, calls, camera. Oh, that's weird. A 5 megapixel camera. How do I took, what? It moved on me. You can move the camera around. Okay, here we go. 5 megapixel. Can I zoom? There's no zoom going on. You just scroll. Not the greatest selfie. I don't know, if you're looking for some kind of spy cam, Dick Tracy style, then that might work. So the phone call can function either directly from the device or via Bluetooth, because of course it features an eSIM. So you could have your SIM card directly in here and it's a standalone, or it could trigger a phone call on your device. Now, if you move over to the next menu, then it's mostly health related. Heart rate, health, workout, indoor running, outdoor walking. One more time, schedule, stopwatch, countdown, alarm, music, system gesture, health settings, sound, display. Oh baby, T9. T9 typing. Stopwatch, useful. Oh, there we go. Check out the scrolling watch weather. Very nice. So as a smartwatch without an eSIM setup, without having your number attached to it directly, it works basically like other smartwatches. You have notification management, so you can send notifications through to this device. Of course, you have a bigger display for things like weather and messages and so on. There's a T9 keyboard in there that you can use. Not sure if you'd want to, because of course it's a bit slow. Now it has its own internal storage also, so you could load up songs directly onto it if you wanted to. Oh, there's also a marquee feature. Yeah, marquee, let's check this out. Create, edit. Oh, see? Look at that. Can I say anything I want all day long? Willie, Do, and Otis on their way. Save. Oh! Willie and Otis on their way. Whoa, it stopped it on. Too long. This thing is bananas. I don't know. Who's buying this thing? You know what it's kind of like? These flexible displays have inspired hardware manufacturers. They're like, we got to do something. We can bend a display now. Should we fold? Are we folding things? Should we curve around the wrist? Maybe. It could do some things. But it's more like a smartwatch with a bigger display than it is a smartphone that you're wearing on your wrist. And as a smartwatch, it's kind of huge. It's kind of big. It's a whole thing. Will, get in here. We're gonna chat for a minute.
I can see a future in this where...
Go on. We're listening.
It would just be like a strap of OLED.
All the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see a future in this. Is basically.
So you're all about it. You're all about it.
I didn't say that, but you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, look, there's a long way to go with this, and I would say that this is actually really cool.
Okay.
This is really cool.
Just from a hardware perspective, ambition, gadget factor.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if it wraps around, like, I think that would be the move.
It's cool. It's super futuristic. Like I said when the video started, Blade Runner, Matrix, Total Recall,
Star Wars, Star Trek,
Demolition Man, Lawnmower Man, Futurama,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, self-lacing sneakers, hoverboards. We're not ready for this yet. Mankind is not ready for this yet. It's the Nubia Alpha. And one day, we're all gonna be wearing one. Maybe not this one, but like, you know, version 12.
Yeah.
20 years is a long time, Will.
I know.
You don't know what you're wearing. You don't know what you look like in 20 years.
Probably won't be wearing anything.